Like, we over sexualize everything. This is the problem. This is the fucking problem. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to you, the individual. Hello guys, welcome to Rocks and Quams. How's it going, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
Nice one. I'm good. Just here. Anyway, what have you got for us today?
Just chilling.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
hope
right.
you guys are alright. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Tate on why having female friends is pointless.
Interesting. But before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new, like, subscribe, and tell us what you think. Request any videos as well. But yeah, and if you're an old subscriber, we have a Patreon. We're working on a Patreon. Suggest any new ideas. Yeah. Anyway, Rax, let's go.
Let's go.
Like,
Friends.
do you guys have female friends?
No,
So like,
it's
why
pointless.
don't you?
It's absolutely pointless to have a female friend because women get all the benefits of having platonic male friends and man gets nothing. And do you want to break that down a little bit about the stupidity of having female friends?
Really?
From a holistic perspective.
Sure, from a holistic perspective.
You don't want like a female perspective or anything?
No. I'll just tell you why personally.
You ask the men.
I have zero female friends.
Okay.
That does not mean I'm not polite to women. Doesn't mean I don't have female acquaintances. Right? Doesn't mean I can't meet all of you and say hello to you and see you on the street and say hello to you, etc. But the idea of having a female friend, someone I hang out with often, who is my friend, and we're purely platonic, is garbage. It's garbage because as a man, I'm spending 99% of my energy finding a sexual partner, and any partner of mine who I'm also having sex with, my girlfriend, my wife, whoever it may be, she is my friend. There's no benefit from female friendship outside of the friendship I'm going to get from my partner. Truthfully, it can really be the same the other way around. If you have a man and you truly love him and he's your guy, you shouldn't really need other dudes. That's the truth. You shouldn't. But Myron said it perfectly. There is a massive amount of liability to me being friends with a chick. Let's say she's my friend, right? We've been friends. We talk spiritually, right? for 10 years, I've been listening to her astrology bullshit in my ear, pretending I don't want.
Big three. I'm an Aries.
Yeah,
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Sag.
oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's fire sign.
Guys, let him finish.
For 10 years, I'm listening to this bullshit, pretending I don't want to fuck. We're walking down the street. Some dude.
Does that dark skin guy does he ever speak?
He does, yeah. I've seen a few videos where he does say stuff, but Myron is normally the one that talks.
Okay. I've never seen him speak. I was in this group forum on Reddit, and people were talking about him or talking about them.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I sent it to you, isn't it? And someone was like, that dark skin guy, he never speak. He's an effing nerd. Like, I was like, yeah. So I was thinking, yeah. I'm not saying he's a nerd, but I was thinking, does he ever speak? But yeah, hopefully he speaks in this video.
Comes up, snatches her bag. What?
And surprisingly, he's got more followers.
The Myron?
Yeah,
Really?
I saw that on Instagram. I saw they popped up one time, and I was like, surprisingly, I don't know why. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's going up now. But the last time I checked, he has more followers. He had more followers than him.
That's interesting. I feel like when there's a duo like that, it tends to be at that level. It tends to be the person who's more attractive, more outspoken, that gets the followers. But who knows? It just might be for many different reasons. He probably, he probably does other stuff. I've seen an interview of him when he was speaking about a subject, but I think he's more of an observer. But like, obviously, if it's both of their shows, or I think there's three of them, but why he should speak a bit more often? Maybe he's shy. I don't know, because they bring a lot of women on, so I don't know. Yeah.
Or maybe sometimes he doesn't even agree with on YouTube and they talk so raw. It's so raw, right? It's not. It's like I always say, it's theory. It's not practical because there's, like Rakib is saying, there's situations, right? There's certain situations, bro. Having a female around, a friend to talk to, is beneficial. Even in terms of game, people might disagree with me, but sometimes you can learn game from women. Some of the things they will say. Having a female friend, you're like, wow, okay, this is how. But you not just look at it like it's pointless. It's not pointless.
What isn't pointless?
It's having female friends.
Oh,
it's not pointless.
It's not. It definitely is.
Yeah. Most of you were friend zoned, and you're not getting anything out of it. You're seeing the guy she liked or she likes getting, fucking there, and you don't like it because she's getting all the free stuff from you. There's sexual stuff from you, and you are not happy with it. But you can't just say that having female friends is pointless.
I'd say it's pointless if that's your goal. Like, you can't help but you try, but then you end up having feelings, and then they end up getting with someone, you get annoyed, so you beef.
Exactly.
Friend, you disown the friendship. Mm-hmm. That's when you should look at yourself and think, look, I don't think females can be friends with me as a guy.
Yeah. It all comes down to the motive behind having a female friend. But most of you are not Andrew Tate. You work like every one of us. You live normal life like us all, right? And in certain situations, right, you are going to come across females. They might even help. A lot of times, they might even help you more than these friends, the male friends that you have. They might support you more.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Definitely. That's the thing. Is everyone's situation is different. I'm sure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say, as a whole, I'd say in general, I'd say having female friends is definitely a benefit in some way. Like when it's strictly friendship, but if we're talking about feelings and stuff, it can. I feel like more than often it can. Unless I'm gonna say two attractive opposite gender friends cannot. I feel like they can't be friends. Mm-hmm. If they're super attractive and they're just friends, something doesn't sit right with me seeing two attractive friends or like they both know they're attractive, unless the guy's gay. Like what? Like there must be something there. Like especially if the girl or guy then gets a less attractive friend. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, majority of the time, yeah. But I reckon there's two attractive people that are friends, bro.
Oh, for sure.
And the girl doesn't, because you have to realize, there's some nice looking girls that just like bad boys, roadmen, and the friend might just be some sweet guy. I've seen that in college. That's what I'm saying. Some girls just like, obviously that's the exception. But I just don't. The thing with these things is that I don't like the way they talk so raw. They talk like this is what it is. Like this Andrew Tate guy talking this is the only time that I disagree with him, because when I watch his videos, he talks like he knows it all and he's been in everything and this is how it is.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's more complex to what he's saying. Like it makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. But it depends on the individual.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say, I've got female friends, and they give me benefits, like non-sexual benefits. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Definitely. And so I'll be very honest. Some of them I don't see sexually at all, and some of them I can't help but I've probably thought of them in a sexual way. Just even like not even with trying. Like there was one situation, I took. If she's watching this, if she watches this, then nobody knows who you are. But anyway, I took this girl to a park with a view, really nice view, viewpoint. Yeah, it was mad cold. We're just friends, yeah. But it got cold and she wanted me to spoon her, right? Standing up. I spooned her and fam, my dick hard.
That's normal.
That's my friend as well. It's normal because I'm a man and arse is on my... But bruv, that wasn't my motive. I didn't want to get hard. It just happened. So it's like,
It's a natural
if
thing.
that's a biological, natural thing, then if we're gonna be black and white, then no, we can't. Men and women can't be friends because
Yeah.
it's
I think
in a non-sexual
yeah.
way. Then, yeah. But in obviously, you can be friends because I've got friends who I don't see sexually attractive anyway.
I think this conversation, right, it's a very deep conversation. It's very deep, but we don't deep it. Does it make sense? Like, see the way because I've heard so many guys say it, right? It's a very deep conversation, but we especially men, most of us talk about it in a very like non-deep way. It's like, it's what I'm saying. We just kind of just say it, but it's quite complex because a lot of us too, right? We don't have any purpose behind having a female friend. You see what I'm trying to say? What I mean by purpose is that, what I mean by purpose is that, bro, imagine, yeah, if you have a purpose in life and you want to keep going, you will meet female. Sometimes, I'm telling you this here, chicks, I saw an MBA guy, yeah, all the people he works with, working his lawyers and stuff like that, I think AMB or whatever he is, they're all females.
MMB? What?
Some MBA guy or I think NFL player.
Oh yeah.
Well, all his business associates are women, and I'm telling you, these women have something about them that they can take you far, bruv. If you lot just focus, we can all, not even just you lot, me too. If we can stop being too sexual and focus, bruv, some chicks will take you to the next level. You don't need to even think about fucking it. But a lot of times we're thinking about fuck. We have to sometimes be mentally strong and just have a purpose behind having a female friend. Doesn't if what I'm saying makes sense?
Yeah, definitely. I got a lot of willpower. I can resist temptation and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's just an awkward one. Like, I've got another female friend who, it's like, I'm not sure if she, like, you know, of course you can find your opposite gender friend, whatever, attractive, innit? Like, you can compliment each other. Yeah, this girl's complimented me a few times and this, that. But there was a point where she posted herself in like lingerie on a story on one of these apps, and I don't know, it's just awkward. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna comment like, oh, you sexy this or that, and then say I've got a girlfriend who doesn't do that stuff. It's just like, do I then think, oh, okay, should I have this person as my friend? Because I didn't expect to see that, and she's showing her stuff.
She sent it to you.
No, she didn't send it to me.
It's on Snap,
but it was on. I think it was on Snapchat. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like, I don't know. It's everyone's where it's like, I don't know if she like, what's she doing? Like,
yeah, I think it goes back to what I was saying. A lot of times we are horny. We're thinking fuck. Or if we had a purpose behind a female friend, right, a woman around us, it would be so much easier. We wouldn't even if she's hot. And a lot of us had options. Well, when I say us, I don't mean me specifically. I mean a lot of people that agree with some of the stuff they say. If you had options and you just out here dating, right, bruv, you wouldn't care about that. I'm telling you this because I've had benefits with females, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't think about, they've helped me in certain ways, you know.
of course, yeah.
And sometimes even you can go a club with girls here, and they can get you girls. That's another conversation that you lot don't deep.
They can wing you. Therefore, but it's them. It's just like, you got them OnlyFans. You see, like, on social media, you have like the OnlyFans content creator friends with like a content creator, prank content creator or something, and it's like they're friends in it, but you'll see the horny motherfuckers in the comments like, oh, them two defo banged or some shit like that. And that, more than likely, it's not the case. They're probably just platonic friends. They're just friends. None of them owe anything each other. But then in the back of my head, I do think, when they're with the guys and they get questioned about that female friend, do they go, oh, would you? And like, is their answer gonna be, oh, if I could, I wouldn't it? But we're just like,
But that doesn't.
do you know what I mean? Like, is that gonna?
Most of us will fuck. Most guys will fuck up too.
So do you think it's just a willpower thing? It's just
Yeah,
a resistance thing.
yeah.
Like, you do your best to separate
Yeah.
sexual.
Yeah, and it
you
comes.
have to, innit?
Yeah, and it should come down to men. Men just don't. Men today, not just men
Nah, to
today.
control
Men just don't have any willpower, self-control. We too over sexualize. We over sexualize everything. This is the problem. This is the fucking problem. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to you, the individual. But like I said, a lot of the time, most guys were friend zoned. You liked the girl, she knew you liked him, but you're too nice, and then you just accepted that friend zone. That's it. And then you lot are bitter about it, and you hear stuff like this. A guy will sleep with anything. Most guys will sleep with anything, right? So if a man wanting to, or have, if he had a chance to sleep with his female friend, yeah, him saying he would doesn't mean that they can't be friends.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm saying. This conversation is very complex, but people make it very simple. Anyway, talking to it.
oh yeah, isn't it?
So to exploit it deserves it. He deserves it.
I agree.
If you're stupid enough to sit there and go, yeah, it's Taurus rising today. Maybe I could see some titty, man. It's been 4 years. Please, if you're stupid enough to get exploited, then you deserve to be exploited.
I agree.
But I am. Let me tell you another thing. Right? There's a difference between these terms are thrown around a lot: alpha male and beta male.
Yeah.
But if I meet a girl, let's say I were to come up to you on the street and I were to talk to you, I would be talking to you with a pure intention. And my intention is pure. My intention is to try and take you on a date. I would say, you're absolutely beautiful. Really nice to meet you. I'd like to take you on a date. If you said, oh, I've got a man, I would say, okay, cool. You got a man. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. My intention is pure. It's not deceiving. 99% of these dudes who are your friends are deceiving with their intentions.
Fact.
I think that is a big case.
To kind of like, what's called it, excuse to not take any accountability, or because I am Gemini and blah blah blah. But if you listen to some of the stuff they say, because I listen to women when they tell me this on a date, right, or when I'm chilling with them, when I used to listen to them, and some of them, yeah, do I agree with? No, but some of it It's what I'm saying. But you lot just take. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just tired of this.
Male bullshit. I'd rather accept a no off a chick and move on than sit there and go, well, if I pretend I'm her friend long enough and I jerk off over her Insta for long enough, I might pull it off when she's drunk. Because that's what they're fucking doing. It's coward beta male bullshit. It's for weak men who ain't got the balls to sit there. If you're dudes, whoever they are, they should sit with you and say, look, we need to fuck. And not in that. Okay, let me rephrase it. I've known you a long time. You're such a sweet young lady. All these other men don't treat you right. Why don't we go on a date?
That sounds better. That's cute. That sounds better.
All right, okay, so that's why I rephrased it. That's what they should say to you.
It's the way
And if you say no, then they should be like, safe, bounce. Because they shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're not being pure with their intention, and that is an act of cowardice. And I think acts of cowardice are not something to be respected. I think a man should be completely honest about his intention. That doesn't make you a bad guy. You're not a bad man to go up to a girl and say, you're beautiful, I want you to be my woman. That doesn't make you bad.
No.
You're much worse to sit there and go, I don't want to be your woman at all. Let's talk about astrology. That's garbage. It's fucking lie.
That's
Question
a
for
nice
the ladies.
guy.
Do you have a lot of
Nice
female
guys.
friends?
They're all tricksters.
Look, do you have a lot of female friends?
Acquaintances, yeah.
Okay. Friends? Female
Female
friends?
friends?
Yeah. Okay.
Not really.
You?
Barely.
You?
I have more female friends than I have male friends.
Okay.
Not really. Like Jade, yeah. I have my sisters, yes.
Okay. I mean, like,
No, I'm an only
they're
child.
not- they're
I
not
have
your- they're not your-
female
oh,
friends
okay.
that are,
so two. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of female friends.
Like real friends?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
call up in the middle of the night?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're gonna come
Yes.
pick me up.
You know what this guy is trying to do? He's trying to find something
To pick
to pick at. He's a fucking dickhead, bro. He's trying to. I'm sorry for calling you a dickhead. I don't know you. I'm very sorry. I realized what I said. I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. But apologies to the viewers as well. But he's looking. I've noticed that his videos, he's always looking for something. Because you know, Andrew Tate here finished this off very nice and like a very manly thing to say, and the women agreed with him. And you could tell he just switched it to. He's looking for something to say. Let's watch. He's looking for something to say. Watch.
Okay.
I'll say it's even, to be honest.
Okay.
Only her.
Only her.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I've come to realize from interviewing a lot of women is that they don't even have a lot of female friends. So you guys want us to have you guys as friends, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's bullshit. Like, women don't even want to be friends with women, but
What did I say? He's just looking for something to say. Because Andrew Tate finished it off nice. I was like, you know what, that's how it should be. Because he's basically saying what we're saying, but in his own way, right? And then this guy comes in now, yeah. Abdu comes in now, yeah. Because I know he's Somali. He looks Somalian. He's African. I think he's African.
He's mixed or something, yeah.
Nah, he's not mixed.
He
Nah,
I don't know.
Nah, he's not mixed.
Or he's like Mauritius or something. I don't know.
I think he's African. I think he's Muslim African.
Could be from Somaliland. Might be Eritrean. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
think he's
one
Somali.
of them. He's Muslim, and I know he's from somewhere in Africa, and I can tell. It's not because of why. It's just when you look at him
okay.
and the way he sounds very possessive, controlling type of guy. Yeah, 100% one of them. I'm not saying Muslims are controlling. I'm just saying he seems like the African Muslim guy. Yeah, that would want that.
you guys want us to be friends with you guys, and it's like,
Pause it.
it's very difficult to deal with women. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, it really is.
To be honest, a lot of males don't have male friends too. A lot of male friends too. Males are very competitive. Very. If a guy, one of his male friends is earning more money than him, he just get bitter and jealous. if he's getting more girls than him, nicer girls than him too, they'll get bitter and jealous. A lot of guys don't have a lot of friends, or they thinking about sleeping with his girl, or worried about, ever since he had a girlfriend, we don't hang around anymore. Listen. I think people, these viewers and these followers, you need to go out there, spend time with women, yeah, and also go out there and talk to older friends, make new friends, not YouTube friends. And you see, because guys are competitive. A lot of guys hanging around are depressed, lonely. They don't have any friends. Yeah. So I don't know what he's trying to get at, because the same thing that he's talking about women, men are the same. A lot of guys are going insane deep down. They just don't see it. So I don't know what he's trying to say. Kind of like I said, he was trying to find something to say.
So
That's
it's like, if
exactly-
we're not fucking you guys, it's not in our best interest to deal with you. If I'm going to be 1000% honest, your feelings, periods,
It's a lot.
you know, the drama, my
And men
hair,
are too.
like it's really not in a man's best interest. It's just like Andrew said, like when you hang out with men offer utility a lot of the times. Women, like a girl be your female friend is still like, it kind of expect you to pay for shit, or she's going to expect you to step up in certain situations.
I mean, yeah, sometimes I don't know, because I've seen women post, "Oh, my bestie or my friend who's a male just bought her dinner or flowers or something." Fair enough, it could be very just genuine.
The thing is, who is to be blamed? Who is to be blamed for that? How can we blame them for a dude buying what do you call it, hair stuff?
Flowers, fruits, shit. Even if one of my female friends were to buy me food or some shit, I'd be grateful.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Like, how can you be mad that?
I'm not gonna try. I don't think she's gonna try and fuck me, obviously.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
maybe it's more so when
Yeah.
guys do it.
Yeah.
You might think, oh, they're trying to
Yeah,
play the long game or something. Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
Some guys do that,
Yeah,
especially the ones who want to be friends first with their potential partner and then grow into something. But
yeah. You don't just make women feel bad. What he's saying is not even black. It's black. It's very black and white. Like, if I'm like, if you know our friends, yeah, treat you like a male friend too. Rakib will buy me shit, drinks, whatever. I will do the same. If I'm doing it all the time, I'll let Rakib know this time it's your round. Rakib will let me know too. So if you have a female friend, you just say, you know what, I pay this time, yeah. Next time we go out, it's on you.
yeah, you're treating her like a friend, not
Yeah.
like we're just like non-sexually attracted to each other or some shit. But we still got like the male, female like difference.
Yeah.
I have my rules, relationship rules, but I'm using them for my friend, which don't make sense.
Exactly. So how are you going to blame? How is he saying the same? Men don't get any utilities. It's the man that is not demanding these things. Some things are supposed to be demanded. For example, I got to a point when I was going on dates, yeah, and I wouldn't ask the girl to do it, right? If let's say I'm on the first date with a girl, I buy the first one. I don't say if I buy. I'm not the type to say if I buy the first one, you have to buy the second one. I bring my budget. Let's say if I would take £100 on a date, I don't spend all the £100, but that's my budget just in case, right? But if I buy the bottle, whatever, third, fourth, fifth, yeah, and the girl doesn't even, what's the word? Like, doesn't even just kind of like offer to do something, I would sleep with her, right? If I get a chance or when I get a chance, but I wouldn't see her long term because I want her to. It's not like I'm expecting her to pay, but it's nice to see them just say, "Oh, you know, I got this." To me, I see like if you can show me that little detail, I see you like, okay, long term, just in case shit is the fan, you could say, "I got this, baby." You get what I'm trying to say? So when I'm on dates and a girl don't show me that, I just say, okay. Well, first of all, I never really look for long-term stuff with most girls that I meet. But I'm just saying, like, it's still nice to see these things. You get me? A lot of you guys are trying to be superheroes and trying to be this. How is it her fault? And a lot of times when I go on dates, a lot of the girls, they offer to pay the next one. They force me not to pay the next one. You get me? So if a girl is getting on the benefit and you're not getting it, whose fault is it? You have to demand. You know, we like to call ourselves men. I'm a man. You have to demand the things you want. Tell her, you know what? Next time we go out, it's on you. Simple. How hard is that? Yeah. I pick up your wardrobe. You can cook for me. How hard is that? Obviously, sometimes it's not about just what do you call it? Transaction.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just do it out of your heart.
trades.
Yeah. But sometimes it demand things. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Situations like if your bag gets stolen or whatever, she's gonna still expect a certain level of boyfriend energy or behavior, even if she's not having sex with you, which is fine. You guys are finessing, like you should do it. Because let's flip the role. let's say you guys came to my house every night, right? And we had sex and I told you, all right, you got to go. Get the fuck out of here. And then you left. And I never ever like talked to you or asked you how your day was or anything. And we just solely had sex and I told you to leave right after. Hey, sorry, you got to go. How'd that make you feel?
Obviously, she's coming back, so she agreeing with it, right?
Yeah, but how would that make you feel long term?
I mean, used,
Right? That's exactly how men feel in the friend zone. It's just that when a guy uses a
That's how men feel in the friend zone. But who put themselves there? You. You know,
What the hell?
yeah. You know, you don't need to pay attention to the things they say. Anyway.
woman for sex, it's considered like fucked up. But if a girl uses a guy for friendship, no one bats an eye. But it's the same exact concept. If a man that uses a woman for sex is the same as a woman that uses a guy to be a friend, because both parties are missing what they actually want. The woman wants attention and affection from the man, and the man wants sexual access. And in both scenarios, you're giving up your commodity without getting what you want in return. The girls want attention and affection, but giving up sex, not getting it, right? And then the man is giving up attention and resources, but not getting sex, which is what he wants from the woman. So it's a finesse. So it's in your best interest to have a guy.
Yeah,
friend, I guess.
Can I ask you something?
If they're both accepting
Finesse
it,
away.
then it is what it is.
Oh, he's not accepting it. He's just
in there
tolerating.
You know one thing that you lot are not ready for? Us to with money and the platform. Because I would be... Because all these guys, they just have money and a platform, and I don't know their background, but the way they sound like when they were 21. I'm not even going to bring their teen years. 21, 22, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
So 20s.
I just want to be, yeah. Without they weren't getting girls, bro. 100%. Because this guy, he sound like he wasn't getting girls. I can guarantee you that. He sound like he wasn't getting girls. And I don't know game like that. But there's certain things, how can you blame women for that?
Taking
For a
it,
time period of time,
exactly.
with ulterior motives. Somebody has some?
Yeah. Have you ever had like an open communication with a girl before?
Yes, which is why I don't
How
have female
open is
friends.
open?
Oh, very open.
So what
Hell,
does that
we do
look
it
like
every
for you?
night. Women can't take the truth, man.
Yeah. Depends on the
Okay, so what does
person.
that look like?
What do you mean?
Like, what does the open communication for you guys look like?
I know what she's doing.
Like me talking? Like you got to give me an example here. Like what?
Like, are you expressing, this is what I want from you? What do you want from me?
Yes, and girls. Like here's the thing. I don't.
Women can't, that whole women can't take the truth here is the way you say it.
It's the way you're saying it. They can.
Yeah.
They might even in some. Yeah. It's more like, okay, yeah, you can say the truth. They're going to be emotional or react, but it will pass.
Yeah.
And they will accept it. I think we just fear the emotion that comes with it.
And this is where we are, isn't it? So, and then we got these guys complaining women. We fear. Why do we fear?
Till this day, even I do that.
If you have a woman, just say, baby, like, you know what? I don't know. You just have to find a way because it's your woman.
Eventually, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just sometimes with some people, you might not want to. You might want to beat around the bush a little bit just because you know their reaction is going to be wild. But
if it's your woman or your so-called female friend, right? Bro, it's not even just women. Most of you guys, or most of us can't be that straight up honest with our boys.
yeah.
Because we scared of the reaction too.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not about women can't take the truth. We all can't take the truth.
That's true when you think about it. When you think about it, that's the truth. Yeah.
Listen, we got some logic. Logic, it's logic and it's deep. It's experience too. We all can't take the truth. I'm at my workplace. A lot of guys can't take the truth.
That's true, man.
So how is that women's fault too?
deal with a girl unless it's sexual in the first place.
But I'm asking, what are you asking for, and what
Wait,
is she
did you
asking?
say?
He doesn't deal with a girl unless it's sexual in the first place.
Then
So he
he
doesn't have to do the whole discussion thing like, I want this from you. It's just a mutual thing. Apparently, that's the only time he gets. I don't know.
If another thing I would say is this is most guys will disagree with me. If you're only getting sex from a women, you're doing it wrong. If you're only getting sex from women that you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I feel like I feel like that will have a negative impact on your brain, like.
Which one? Yeah.
Like just having the thought process of I only deal with women if it's a sexual sort of like contract or transaction, you're just gonna view them as, I'm gonna say, just use them as sex puppets, slaves, cum dumpsters, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. Your view on women is just gonna be to objectify them.
Yeah.
Just see them as derogatory, worthless beings. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, me when I used to go out alone and date girls, and my best part wasn't even the sex. Now, not I'm lying. The first date, you know what's funny? Yeah, I mean, like I said, when I used to go on dates, yeah, and pay for shit, yeah. Let's say if I meet a girl and she's just that, I'm not going to confront her. I just observe, right? She's that type of girl that just wouldn't even, what do you call it, offer, or she just doesn't. She in her mind she thinks, and which I figured them out. Eventually they say it, right? When I beat them, I don't even enjoy it. It sounds mad. When I sleep with them and I'm in bed, I'm thinking, you know what? I would have enjoyed it more, yeah, if she was that type of girl that it's like she's trying to take care of me on the day too. It sounds very deep what I'm trying to say, but you see what I'm saying?
there's a connection.
Yeah. That's it. That's the way. It's genuine. You know, she feels like, oh nah, you know what? You got this. I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want another drink? Most yeah.
It's like you bounce. It's not like it feels very transactional if it's just one-sided.
Yeah.
Then you have sex. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And a lot of those girls, once I do it, but I don't want to see them again. I don't message them again.
Unless they declare when they're with you or beforehand that, look, I'm actually a bit tight at the moment. I hope you don't mind.
That's different.
You know what I mean? Like they just go, not like, yeah, let's go, and then you're on the date and it's just one-sided.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
It just leaves you like questioning yourself, questioning them in your head.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the only time I hit them back is if I didn't beat them. I'm like, okay, I need to get my return of investment, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I'm like, I'm going to message her again. We need to meet. We need to meet, bruv. Because I went there spend this year. You're not getting off that easy, bruv. But even still, a lot of them don't even reply. A lot of them just say, nah. So me, that's why I like to just deal with girls that, like I said, I'm not saying I want to go on a date and a woman should pay. I pay for this one and she should pay for the second one. I'm not saying that. It's just that it's a nice feeling to see that trait in women. And this is actually a game that I'm sharing with women too, right? When you go on a date with a guy, yeah, and it's no intention to pay, yeah, and the guy probably is not going to let you pay, just offer. That little thing.
Women do that.
I'm not going to mention certain people, but you know who I'm talking about, bro. You know, and this is why they are failing in the dating scene more. And you know who I'm talking about. You know the people I'm talking about, right? And this is why they are failing, right? And this is why certain people, this is why some men are going to the other side, right? Because when you know the difference, you see that, okay, I am more loved and more appreciated here. It's a game. Just offer. It's a game to women. This is actually a game to women. Offer. Because a lot of guys have money. They don't need you to pay for. When I go on a date, I don't need you to pay for it.
It's like, you test us, we test you.
Yeah.
Like the guy could eventually just get to a stage where his money, you know the quote, like his money is my money. Where it doesn't matter. Like he just buys her stuff, treats, you know what I mean? He takes care of everything financially. That's it. Like, even if, like, on the first day or whatever, I know that's a hypothetical thing and that might not be as common, but it's definitely a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's important, you know. And most of you, the reasons why you got fucked over later on by women is that we failed. I like to say we, because I'm addressing men, even though it's not me. But failed to look at these small details. But it's one of the most, to me, when I meet a new girl and it's even for just one night stand or just casual dating, I look for that. I feel like it's a very important, and then other stuff. But that one, I think is very important. Yeah. It's very important because imagine, yeah, you're dating this girl, casually dating or whatever. You go to a restaurant, and then you eat whatever, and your card is just not working, and she hasn't got that trait. She might make you look shit. She would probably just like, why though? You know, some people just talk and make you look bad. I have stories of men doing that to men.
I've been in a situation with that.
Exactly.
I've been in a situation where this person, it's like I discussed at the time, I didn't know I didn't have any money on a certain card, or I thought at the time I didn't have money, right? And then she was like, oh, look, now you're making me feel guilty, and like gaslighting me. And I'm just like, no, I'm not, I'm just saying. But like, if she was to be like, oh, do you want me to get your petrol, get this, and you pay me back? Just be calm, yeah. Okay, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I remember in the situation, this person was trying to guilt trip, and then trying to switch it on me, saying, oh, now you're making me feel guilty. Like, and I just felt like, oh, man, like, especially after I've done everything for that person, it's not like an entitlement thing, but it's just like, if you were to help me out, like, cool. Okay, if you haven't got the money, cool, but you've not declared that, you're just trying to stay quiet and then like trying to get upset, saying, oh, why are you putting it on me? Now you're making me feel guilty. And then I ended up finding out on a card later on, I think the next day, because I think a friend helped me out. I had some money on another card that I didn't know about.
Yeah. So pay
it just
attention
made
to
me
these
think,
things.
yeah, like-
Pay attention. Even if it's a one night stand you're looking for, still pay attention to these details, but I think it's very important. It's very, very important. But thankfully, most of the girls that I've met were not like that. It's just once in a while you meet those ones, and no matter how nice she is, if she doesn't do that thing, I just don't want to see her. If I don't beat, then I'll be like, what are you doing this weekend? But if I beat, that's it. Most of the time, if I beat, that's it. But it's very important. But anyway, yeah, I think we talked too much. Let's just finish it, man.
Asking for in return, like what would the typical situation look like?
Well, I mean, it's not like we just sit there and outline, hey, well, you know what? I want this from
I
you.
think that's the problem,
And you want
then.
this? No,
No.
because that's Western bullshit. Like,
That's a contract.
That sounds
That's not
great.
Western bullshit.
No,
that's more
because
so
here's the thing.
Eastern philosophy.
We could sit here and say that, like, you can be completely honest. Sit down with your girl and tell her what's on your mind. No, women are not equipped to handle the truth. You guys do not like the truth.
That's a generalization.
That is a
Yeah,
That's a
very
generalization.
that means
I think
like
that
big
maybe
generalization.
that's
And
what you're
everybody's the
attracting
same.
more
Okay,
so
the point-
than
the
what
point-
that really is,
the po-
because I know a fair amount of people who can actually handle the truth, myself included.
The point.
Hey, interesting. Like, yeah, that's funny that because
I want
Concise.
to really.
a time in my life where I thought that was the truth, innit? Yeah, women they just can't handle the truth. And maybe if I've said it, I know they can handle the truth. It's just, even if they're more emotional, you just think they can't handle the truth. Look, like if they would tell me the fucking truth on certain things, maybe traits about me, I might get angry or something. I might show emotion. That's me not being able to handle the truth. So therefore, everyone can't handle the truth in general. Do you know what I mean? So you are saying that is a very generalized thing, because tell a man the truth about something,
Probably kill you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was reading How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I was talking about it. Don't be judgmental. Something about that. Or don't criticize. Something. And he was teaching people how to.
Yeah, like just the way he said women are not equipped to handle the truth.
Like him. If me and him was sitting, and I said, listen, he'll probably kill me. Because he's a tall guy, you know. You know what I'm saying? And if he says some shit to me, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? We all can't handle the truth. Anyway. Our light just went off. Our light, but anyway. Rex, yeah.
You gonna say something?
Yeah.
Before I interrupted.
I can't remember. Yeah, we all can't handle the truth, man. It's not black and white. We all need to be. I would say we all need to be careful the things that we consume on social media, because he will say one thing, but when he's with a girl with a nice booty and he's talking to her on a date, he's probably a completely different person.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe, like, comment on this video, and subscribe to our Patreon as well. That'll be out soon. Yeah, links in the description. Take care. Peace.
One long video, fam.